Morning, February 6th, 2026. It's 2626 88. Or 2 plus 6 plus 1 is 9. It's a 9-day. It's an ending. It's an ending. There's an energy of spiritual bypassing in the air. Spiritual bypassing. Missing the point of no-thingness. Practicing non-attachment when really you are attached. Your ego allows you to be attached to something, and then you're going to debate it with somebody who wants peace, who actually is disengaged and not attached. I got a new deck of cards yesterday. Let's see what's going on. Spirit, what? Okay. Tell me, what else? Ooh, nice. Ooh, nice. Nice. Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Wishes fulfilled. Well, that's new. Card number 22, the Cosmic Seed. This is the tarot of the Cosmic Seed. There's some cards, extra cards in here, so I want to read about them. But we've got Justice and the Two of Swords, the High Priestess, the Messenger of Wands, and Temperance. All right, let's see. What is this Cosmic Seed? It's card number 22. Electron, source, potential. The cosmic seed is the seed of infinite potential. It exists in the quantum realm and can move between dimensions, realities, in all directions and through matter. It's the intelligence from which all ideas and things are created. This card is a reminder of your superpower. You have access to the infinite in every moment. What are you creating with your thought, power, and influence? What are you creating? So the cosmic seed is the 0 point. All right, and then we've got Justice and the Two of Swords. Let me show you these cards. Justice. They're so pretty. Oh. Oh, and it's a heart being weighed against a feather. Ma'at. The Two of Swords. It's the decision to remove the mask, to remove the blindfold that keeps us in the matrix. The High Priestess. The Messenger of Wands. This is probably the Page of Wands. Let's look it up. Cups, cups, coins, swords, wands. Yep, it's the page. Inspiration, energetic potential. And then temperance. Okay, let's read about Two of Swords. This is a new deck, so let's do it. The Two of Swords. This is indecision and difficult choices. It says, feeling unsure of which choice to make. Use both the head and heart. Trust your inner knowing. Move forward with your best intentions. Justice says, universal law, fairness and integrity. The depiction of the heart balanced against the weight of a feather. An idea originally found in ancient Egyptian lore. A heavy heart revealed the quality of a person's character. This card speaks to natural law, karma, and justice. Our past choices determine our present moment. Take care to be balanced with your thoughts and actions. It may be best to be neutral in a situation. Make a decision that is in the highest good of all involved. Spiritual bypassing. There was a comment made on a Billy Carson video that I posted earlier this week. Well, one moment, because we've got, let's see, hold on. I'm going to take two from the bottom. I've got the Nine of Cups and the Six of Cups. The underlying energy. The Nine of Cups and the Six of Cups. Ooh, Shangri-La. Hello, Janice. She posted yesterday morning, said something about Shangri-La. That's all I could think of when I'm seeing this card. The Six of Cups, this is about our inner child, or us as a child. It's nostalgia. It's reminiscing. Okay, let's read about these cards. Cups are at the beginning here. Alright, so the Six of Cups. Memories, comfort, family. Meet with an old friend, reminiscing. Connect with your inner child. Visit the past. But don't get stuck there. And then the Nine of Cups says gratitude, success, achievement, emotional fulfillment, and joy in many or all aspects of life. Things are unfolding in your favor, a positive omen for what's to come. Express gratitude for your many blessings. Share your wealth. Six plus 9 is 15. 15 is 15 is the Devil card, I think. Yeah, it's the Devil card. And in this deck, that's addiction, codependency, fear. Let's see. Are you being ruled by your temptations and desires, or are you caught up in negative patterns? It's time to bring awareness to those aspects of your life. Bring the shadow to the light. There may be deep healing needed here, but only you hold the key. I want to talk about it. There was a comment made yesterday on a post that I made earlier in the week, and it was Billy Carson talking about how the news traps us in fear conditioning, and watching the news only feeds that. It was a live stream. I shared it on Facebook, and it was commented on yesterday, and I don't think that the video was actually watched. The comment was, I'm above the illusion, emanating thoughts of equality, empathy, inclusion, and respect. Vibrations that repel and attract just depend on what lines your ego has drawn to you. Thought about that comment all night long, because the original comment on that post was, did you see how all the MAGA people are gone, but they've thrown in bots now instead? The MAGA bots. MAGA bots. MAGA bots. That kind of makes me think about the Decepticons in the Transformers. And I said, yeah, actually I have, and I don't really give a fuck, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't care about the bots. I don't care about the partisan lines at all, actually, because I'm trying to cultivate peace. So I've muted a lot of the political news that's coming across Facebook. I think I said the idea of red versus blue, left versus right. And if you sit on either side of the fence, you're just feeding the illusion. Don't tell me that you're above the illusion. The devil. Don't tell me that you're above the illusion when you're posting things like fuck Charlie Kirk and sharing images of his death shot in the comment section of that post that you made. Right? Right? So actually what this comment is doing is just reinforcing the illusion. It's missing the point of no thingness. No thingness. Non-attachment. But being the space itself, right? Pure awareness, unchanging, peaceful, no reactivity. It was claiming spiritual superiority. No thingness, or space consciousness, as Eckhart Tolle calls it, brings humility because there is no me left to defend or elevate. My response to him was just a simple thumbs up. That was last night. I have since responded this morning, and then I tried to shut the comments on that post off, and Facebook wouldn't let me. Yeah, there's no repelling or attracting based on ego lines. Right? My ego doesn't draw any fucking lines. I don't want any lines. I just detach, disengage. You know, maybe this person who commented on that post assumes that because I voted for Trump that I sit with the MAGA crowd, which I don't. I voted for Trump to spite Biden-Harris because it was very obvious that Biden had a handler the whole time he was in the presidency. It was very obvious. It was during the presidency of Biden that I saw that red and blue are the same entity. They're the same entity disguised. Right? So we're allowing for compassion, even compassion for reactivity in others without needing to one up. I thumbs upped it. Cool, man. You do you. However, this was a show of object consciousness. Still in the illusion, he's identifying with his content and not resting in the formless space. And it was a projection, drawing lines, his virtues versus my neutrality, where true space has no lines. It's inclusive without naming the inclusion as superior. Man, I was pissed. Which, that's me. And I chose to disengage by giving a very passive-aggressive, well, I mean, it seems passive-aggressive thumbs up. But this morning, while I was pondering all of this, I was like, why couldn't you just leave that there? Why did you have to say this? Why are you claiming superiority over me while saying that you're emanating thoughts of inclusion? Maybe you didn't watch the video that I shared and you just made an assumption. That's cool. That's very human. Yeah, so the devil at the bottom of the deck. No thingness. Brings integrity. Make that decision. Choosing your ego over your higher self, or vice versa. The Page of Wands. Pages are exploratory. They ask questions. And then with the High Priestess and the owl and the moon makes me think about the wisdom that we gain through reflection. The moon is just a reflection of the sun. And temperance. I'm seeing the yin and yang. There's butterfly transformation here. Temperance is usually the balance of our passion. Oh, the moon. The moon is water. Fire and water. Fire and water. We need to balance our fire and water. That's what brings us to integrity. There has to be a balance. When we come into balance, so what are you? The Eight of Cups. Disengage. Disengage from the illusion. I wanted to be able to shut those comments off, but I couldn't do it. Peacocks. Oh, the moon. The moon hidden behind. Oh no, this Eight of Cups is in space. Space consciousness. Disengaging from the illusion. We must disengage. Reactivity comes from our perceptions. When we choose to react, we're coming from a place of wounding, inner child wounding. Our emotions are what created the attachment to our viewpoint. Parents who beat their kids when they're bad. I mean, like, not beating, but spanking. Like, parents who spank their kids when they're bad. You've got an emotion attached to that. Like, my parents spanked me, so, and I turned out fine. Disengage. Okay, that's all I have. I know it doesn't make any fucking sense, but that's what it is. It is what it is. Non-attachment. So this is the reading. Choose your higher self over the ego. Let the ego be free to show you the mirror where you still have work to do, and stop spiritually bypassing. I love you guys. I'll talk to you on the next one. Later.